What's up, all you sexy gamers? Today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 favorite choice-based games. Now, to let you all know, I'm a huge fan of choice-based games. I absolutely love them. I love the fact that you have to actually sit there and think about, okay, if I do this choice, what's going to happen? If I do this choice, what's going to happen? Having to actually sit there and deciding who's going to live and who's going to die. That's amazing. And with the multiple endings, these games end up having like replay value, and which I love. Now, don't get me wrong, I do love a game with one set ending, just you playing through the whole story. I do love those. We've all grown up on games like that. But this whole new genre of games is just incredible to me. I love the fact that you have consequences to your actions and your choices. Now, I do have The Wolf Among Us playing in the background. It's pretty much going to be my honorable mention just on the fact that I have not beaten the game yet. I know I'm a fucking loser. Everyone's played this game and beaten it. I just haven't had the time yet. Now, if I did have the time, it'd probably be on my list. But unfortunately, I don't, and I'm planning on getting this game done one day. But enough of my rambling, on to my list. Now, sitting here at number 5 is Telltale's Game of Thrones. Now, I'm a huge fan of the show, and I'm a huge fan of Telltale. So when I saw they had a game, I totally geeked out, and I was all over that shit. Now, this is such a fucking amazing game. I mean, it's so beautifully put together. The story is incredible. I love the fact that they brought the actors in to voice their own characters. That was just awesome to me. I was like, holy crap, Peter Dinklage and, all the other actors. I was just so excited about that. Now, if you have not played this game, I highly recommend it. It's probably only about $20-$25. If you're a Game of Thrones fan and a Telltale fan, and you have not played this, I don't know what's wrong with you. I don't know. Like, this is a great game. The story was well written. It was just beautifully put together. And of course, it had the crazy choices that Telltale is very well known for, and crazy twists and turns that Game of Thrones is well known for. So it was just a great game, and I highly recommend it. Go out and buy it. Now, sitting here at number 4 is of course gonna be Telltale's The Walking Dead. Now, this game is so awesome and so beautifully put together. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Walking Dead series, and of course, like I've already mentioned, I'm a huge fan of Telltale. So I was totally on board on this, and I just loved every minute of it. Of course, they had the crazy choices, crazy stuff happening, because both the show and the comic of The Walking Dead and, of course, Telltale are very well known for that. So they've put that shit together perfectly. Now, I am a fucking loser, and I have not played the second season. I'm really going to try to get on that. But, work schedule and everything, and it's just hard to find time. Now, if you haven't played this game, I highly suggest you do. They did have it for the old gen consoles, the PS3 and the 360, but now you can actually play it on the new gen consoles. I think they even have it on your phones. So, I mean, there's no excuse not to play this game. So, just go out and get it. Now, number 3 on my list is Dishonored. Now, I know it's a little different than the other 2 I've mentioned on my list, because you don't actually choose dialogue. But I do consider this a choice-based game, because you do have 2 major options of how to play this game. You could either go around killing everyone and just being crazy and chaotic, or you can actually just go around and knocking people out. Now, the way you do go about this game will affect the game itself. It has like 3 major endings by the choices you make if you're going to be chaotic or not. And it's just incredible to me. The game itself was beautifully put together. The story was incredible. I loved the story, and just the graphics were just beautiful. And I am so excited about the second one. I've been waiting years for the second one. A little bit impatiently, but I've been waiting years. Now, if you have not played this game, because it originally was on the PS3 and the 360, they have come out with a definitive edition of this game so you can play it on the newer consoles. And I highly suggest you play it, especially before the second one comes out, because this game is just incredible. And just do it. Just go out and play it. Like, I cannot stress how much this game is so amazing, and I really highly suggest you play it. Just go out and get it. And sitting here comfortably at number 2 is Life is Strange. Personally, this is one of my all-time favorite games. I absolutely adore this game. I highly recommend it to all my friends. I'm sure my friends are tired of me talking about this game, but I think the story was incredible. The game itself was beautifully put together, and they really give you some hard choices. I've never actually played a choice-based game where I sat at the screen staring at it for like 5 minutes going, what the fuck should I do? Like, these choices are really tough choices to make. And I'm not gonna lie, this game does get pretty fucking dark. It really gets dark. But the game is phenomenal. Now, I know there's some mixed reviews out there because of the ending. I thought the ending was great. I really did. And I love the whole aspect of the time travel thing. So it shows you that when you go back in time thinking you're doing the right thing and changing something, it could have a huge drastic impact on the future that could actually make the future pretty fucked up. I highly recommend this game. This game is sitting at like a $20 price tag. If you have not played this game, go out and play it. I mean, it's a great game, and I cannot stress how much this game is awesome. Now, the number 1 spot in my list has to be, of course, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt by CD Projekt Red. I cannot praise this game enough. This game is personally my favorite game. I love this game. It was beautifully done. The story is phenomenal. Oh my god, this game is just so great. Now, the game itself has 3 major endings to it. By the choices you make. You have 3 major romance endings at the end of the game by, of course, the choices you make. And the characters, the multiple characters you meet, will have different endings based on the choices. Shit, even the Witcher contracts have different choices you could do. Will actually make it different. Now, you guys are gonna think I have no life, and I probably don't, but I've clocked in over 600 hours into this game because I've replayed it several times, because with choice-based games I like to do that to see the different endings of different choices you have. And some of these endings I was just like, holy shit, that was pretty fucking crazy, or holy shit, that was intense. It's just, I cannot praise this game enough. Again, I cannot. And if you have not played this game, I guess you've been living under a rock for the past year, because this won Game of the Year last year. It's highly praised by reviewers and gamers alike. Even if I reviewed it on my channel, it would have easily gotten a 10 out of 10. The Heart of Stone expansion is incredible. Blood and Wine, I'm so glad they finally have a release date. I cannot wait to play that at the end of this month. And I really recommend this game if you've not played this. Now, that's my personal list. I know everyone has a different list, so definitely leave it in the comment section below. Let me know if you have different choices. Maybe you have the same choices and it's in different order. Just let me know. I love to hear feedback. Definitely hit that like button if you definitely like this. That helps out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't. I put out videos every week. Next week I'll have my Uncharted 4 review. But until next week, I hope you enjoyed this. Peace.